Peace, love, and light, everyone. Welcome to Angelic Tarot Work Divination. Excited to be back with you guys. As promised, I am back, and we're going to do a collective conscious reading with the question from the Spirit Guides: what messages do they have for us? Okay? So that will be tonight's focus. I will open up for personal readings. Information will be in the chat. Also, if you want a personal reading, that information will be in the description. You can email me. But at this time, I'm going to go ahead and do the collective conscious reading. Hope everybody's having a good Friday so far. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. So the focus is, what messages do the universe has for us? And after I meditated, had some thought, I shuffled my Oracle deck. I shuffled my Oracle deck card I just drew, the Oracle. And what came out in that was the alignment card. So what messages does the universe have for us in regards to alignment and getting in alignment? Are we in alignment? Okay. So when I pull these cards, I'm going to go ahead and start interpreting the meaning of them. But the first card that kind of flew out on me as I was shuffling was the Oracle card, and that is Goddess Yemima. She is Goddess of Water. So when you see her, she's depicted as a mermaid. So she is the element of water. Okay? And when we talk about water, we're talking about our emotions. Okay? Some of us is feeling a little depleted at this time, like you put in all the hard work and it doesn't seem to pay off. We having those type of thoughts. That's why this card here was drawn, with the alignment and getting back into alignment with ourselves. Because here with the depletion, this is still within the water, as you see seas up here. And we're feeling depleted of our emotions. Some of us is tired of crying. We're tired of worrying about it. And the universe is calling us to get back in alignment. Okay, so we're going to talk about how can we get back in alignment, what signs to look for, why things are not going our way. When I pull from this tarot deck, we're going to see what messages the universe has for us and how we can avoid unnecessary depression, sadness. Some of it is what I'm getting is kind of unnecessary. Kind of like taking ourselves through it. Ooh, this card here. Okay. And again, as I stated, we're working towards a goal. You see here the Seven of Wands. And it seems like that we're coming up with a lot of roadblocks, but we're still working hard, which is causing us to feel a little depleted. That's why we got that depletion card. So sometimes when we're working on our goals, whatever we're trying to work towards, sometimes as soon as we're getting close to that particular goal, when we're almost reaching the finish line, things start to get just a little bit harder. And then at that point, we try to quit. The universe is saying, don't quit. Things may look like you're not going to make it or you're not going to reach your goal, but you are. Okay? And the stress right now that you're feeling needs to be dealt with. And we need to be back in alignment because you're feeling depleted. Hello, Linda. Welcome. So I'm reading for the collective conscious right now. We're going to be pulling from the Oracle decks. We're going to pull some tarot to see what messages we have. Okay, so again, I got the Ace of Cups in reverse. We're holding it all in. So if you are feeling stressed and you're feeling like you just can't make it, you got to stop holding that in. You got to let it out. Talk it out. Meditate. Ask your spirit guides, hey, where should I go from here? Okay? Holding in stress and sadness will only eat us up inside. And I talked about this, and when I started to read for some of the other signs, especially the water signs, because I've got a lot of water here. We got to deal with our emotions. We got to deal with how we feel. It's not something we can keep inside and just ignore it, because it begins to eat us up in the inside. If you guys don't know, our bodies are made up of water, 70-some% water. And if you don't know, water responds to vibration. So if we're carrying a low vibrational tone, frequency, what have you, it can deteriorate within us. It can actually make us become sick. I know some people get so stressed out that they can't eat. Their thoughts are unbalanced. And again, the universe is calling us to get back in alignment. We got to stop holding our emotions and deal with it. Okay? Don't hold it in. The universe sees that you've been working. Okay? There are always going to be obstacles, but we have to have a better mind frame, a better thought process on how we're going to deal with this. All right? So let's pull the next message that we got from our tarot. All right. So I just pulled the Queen of Wands, upright position. And what that card means is that the Queen of Wands is sitting on her throne right there. She is contemplating. She has it within her, in her body, in her mind, what needs to happen. She has the strength to move on. Okay? So we're going to come out of this. It can't rain forever. All right? The energies, there's been a lot of energies changing within our universe. Again, Saturn has went direct, so a lot of things are going to be coming back on the surface for us. If is there anything in the past that you felt like you dealt with and you didn't, sometimes that stuff comes back up to haunt us until we deal with it. And again, like I said, the main focus, we got to come back into alignment. All right? So we had a Page of Wands, and that came in reverse. Okay? Page of Wands coming in reverse again. It's like a stagnant type energy here. We're not moving. We know what we need to do, but we're not moving. Because it seems like the blockage here is that stress, that sadness, that depression, because it doesn't look the way you want it to look. Okay, let me tell you about the universe. It always shows up in divine timing. Okay, whatever you want, it has its own divine timing. We cannot control the timing of what is coming to us. Okay, we just have to be patient and kind of believe that it's coming. And once we believe that it's coming, we got to throw it away, give it to the universe, and move on and let the universe work it out. But if we don't let it go and we're still keeping those thoughts in our head and we're going back and forth with them, we're not getting nowhere. All right? All right. So what messages does the universe have for us? There's a calling out going right now. There's a calling. So the universe is calling out to those that's willing to listen, those who dare to follow their hearts. There's the message being called, because I have the Judgment here in reverse. Okay? You hear the call, but something is keeping you from listening. We all have intuition. Hello, Tanya. Our intuition is that little whisper that we have within us. It's telling us what's right. Some of us are so busy with life. We're so focused on the outward vibrations that we're exposed to with other people that we're not listening to our own self. And you will hear me talk about this over and over and over again. Meditation is very important. Spending time with yourself is very important because without that, we are not going to be able to hear that voice. Okay, we're not going to be able to have that direction. That's you. All right, now. This is for the collective, so take what applies. If it don't apply, okay, let it fly, right? And if it resonates, take it. But again, looking at these cards and the cards I pulled so far, we're working on something here. Things are not looking quite the way we wanted to look, and we becoming stressed out from that thought. Okay? We got to learn how to kind of like turn down that chatter within our minds and stop trying to analyze and being so analytic about things. So let's see what the Oracle deck has for us. First message, going right back out in nature. Guys, if we really pay attention, nature actually speaks to us. The wind speaks to us. The bird speaks to us. There is a message. But we're missing the message because we're too busy. We're not paying attention. Half of us don't know what's going on, so we cut on our TVs. And then, that's a whole bunch of BS. You can't believe really much of what you see on TV. And TV is designed to stress you out. TV is designed to keep us segregated and going against each other because this person has this and I don't have it. They keep putting all these things in our face, and then we have to reevaluate our own lives and figure out, are we popping? And what we need to recognize is that we are all special and unique in our own ways. We don't need to worry about what the next person doing, because when you start doing that, that's when things going to start being depleted. You're going to feel like you're never going to reach what you're trying to reach when you're trying to race against the next person. I feel like that we need to be focusing on ourselves, not what the neighbor's doing, not what your coworker is doing, or keeping up with the Joneses, so to speak, quote unquote. Spirit guides is telling me that a lot of us is sitting up here just trying to please the next person's eye. Please yourself. Find out what truly makes you happy and stop stressing. All right. So the next oracle card pulled was taking risk. Why not? Why can't we take any risks, especially when it comes to ourselves? Why can't we explore something we never explored before, just to see? On my page, I actually posted something that said, what if we stop focus on becoming something and focus on unbecoming something? Taking off. Maybe what we are right now is just not where we should be. Maybe we got it wrong and there's actually another direction for us to be in. Okay? So we should think about that. Ooh, new cards. Still trying to break these suckers in. So again, what messages does the universe have for us? That there's a spiritual calling on some of our lives and we're not paying attention to it. We all came down here for a particular reason. We all have our own journeys. And some of us is thinking this just, hey, I'm going to work, I'm making money, I'm paying bills. That's not it. That is not the reason we're here. Okay? We all have a unique code. And there is something we must be doing. And that's what the universe is calling me to speak out to you on today. And the card, bam. Here are messages from spirit. I am clear for channeling messages from my spirit. The universe is trying to speak. Well, we're not paying attention. We got the Oracle card here. We're caught up in our emotions. Okay? We're too caught up in emotions, and sometimes our thoughts can be misleading. It can be very misleading. Well, we could actually make things turn out to be something way worse than what it is. Okay? So, in order for us to hear the messages that the Spirit has, we got to go within darkness. We got to go and meditate. Okay? Where's that quiet space at home? Cutting off the cell phone, cutting off the TV, getting offline, taking a moment to just do some breathing. If you practice on how you breathe and actually pay attention to how you breathe, you can control some of the thoughts. Notice when we go to the doctor, right? And the doctor says, take a deep breath. Okay? He want to listen to your lungs. When you take that deep breath, that actually clears out energy that you might have been holding in. So take a deep breath in. Hold it. 4 seconds. Breathe out slow. 8 seconds. And you'll notice that all that chatter that's going on in your mind starts to go away. And you don't hear it anymore. And then at that point, you can calm your body down to a point where you begin to meditate. Okay? So the next oracle card that I pulled was Awakening Our Ancient Wisdom. Again, the messages that the universe is stating to us is that we need to come out of our feelings, okay? Go out in nature, take some risk on learning something that we wouldn't normally learn. Or step out of the box and open up your mind to new things, because we're awakening under the ancient wisdom. Okay? The spirit guides are speaking. And there's a message that is trying to come through, but we are being blinded by what we don't have, what we so much want, but we can't get to. Okay? Some of us don't know what we need. And we're just out there running, not even thinking. Okay? So awakening that ancient wisdom. If you go back into the ancient times, they practice meditation. They practice with the singing bowl. Okay? Having tone and vibration can change your thoughts. It can change the way you feel. It can bring your body back into alignment. Just by hearing the universal tone. Okay? So we're going to pull from the Moonology cards. I love these cards. It's always a good message. Mother Moon at night will have us thinking on such a deep level if we just, take time to listen. Even in the Bible, it states, peace be still. It's the reason why we must be still and quiet, is because that's the only way that we're going to pay attention. All right? When there's chaos and there's noise and it's ripping and running and doing this and that, and you missing it. And then a lot of us don't pay attention until we get sat down. Okay? So I spoke about, the vibrational energy changing, Saturn going direct. And when Saturn goes direct, there was a lot of emotions from the past is getting brought back up. Okay? It says, don't let your past hold you back. Some of us is still looking at what we lost and not moving forward. We're so focused on what is gone, but the universe says, I had something new for you, and you're missing it because you're still focused on something I had to remove. Sometimes things that's removed from our life is a blessing. It's a blessing to us to have it gone. A blessing in disguise. We should take heed to that. All right? So, in a whole, it's like we carrying emotional baggage. Like Erykah Badu said, bag lady, you're going to miss your bus. Because you carrying all that stuff. And you need to let it go. If we don't do some spring cleaning within our thoughts, we're going to actually miss it. That's the message I'm getting. We are being called to come back into alignment so we can get our spiritual messages and tap into that ancient wisdom. Okay? Because the universe does speak to us, but guys, the universe does not speak in the English language. It does not. It speaks through vibration. It speaks through nature. Okay? It speaks through numerology. You know, I had spoke about that on the last show. Hey, are anyone seeing synchronisms? Anybody having synchronism happen in life? Have you ever, been thinking about somebody and their favorite song comes on the radio or something like that? Those are signs from the universe that there's something that they're trying to get across to you. And it's overwhelming within the collective conscious drawing that I have here that we're emotional, we're holding on to old baggage, we're not listening, and they're actually are trying to give us a message here. Okay, here are the messages from the universe. There is some ancient wisdom that needs to be brought across. Are we truly balanced and living our divine life? Okay, have we really found true love? Do we even know where our twin flames are? Are we with our twin flames? Because there's a divine purpose set out. Just like you have your own purpose that you call yourself having here on this plane, but there's an actual divine universal purpose as to why you're even here. Okay? We are going to always have trials and tribulations, but when we go through them, they are learning lessons. Okay? But if you keep holding on to your past, how can you repair your future? How can your future be broad and bright? Because you're too much holding on to something that's gone. And we have that energy. I have the Queen of Wands here. We have the ability to manifest all the things that we really want in our life. But when the going gets tough, we run. Hey, Queen. How you doing, love? Thanks for coming by. So when the going gets tough, some of us get scared and we try to back out. That's why I have the Page of Wands here in reverse. And again, the Judgment card in reverse. The universe is screaming out right now like, hey, pay attention. Knocking you up in your head and you're not paying attention. Trying to get you this message. There's some adventures. There's some messages. I'm trying to get you back into alignment. How do we reach our crown chakra? A lot of us is still in our root chakra. Hell, we ain't even get past that. Excuse me, guys. I have to take a drink of water. This is for the collective conscious reading here on what messages the universe has for us. And the message is clear. It's screaming out. I have been talking about this even when I did my first video here on YouTube on the collective conscious reading. And it was stating that we have to return back to the divine feminine. We are out of balance. We're living only in the higher, or trying to live in our higher selves, but it's really our lower selves. And what we don't understand is that we need the higher and lower self to be balanced. But some of us is just on one side. And we need to come back into alignment. Yep. So I got the 9 of Swords. We won't let it go. What are we stressing about? What emotions keep coming up? What dreams are you let go on somebody that we think we're supposed to be with? Okay, I feel like it really has to do with something with love because I have a lot of emotions here. A lot of water. Okay. Could be personal, could be your family, but something we're holding on to. And the universe says, not only do they want us to hear the message, but they want us to have abundance. Okay? This card has, not only does it have a message here, it has flowers. It has sunflower, it has roses. It's telling you that we have something great to give you, but we're still focused on the past. Okay? We gotta let that go. I mean, that's the message here. All right, so before I pull another card to see what other messages the universe has for us, go ahead and let y'all know that I am offering personal readings today. I'm giving out a 2-question special for $10, and I will read for you. If you don't want your reading online, you can email me at angelicworktarot@gmail.com and get a personal reading where you don't have to have it on live. If you want it on live, you can send the $10 either my Cash App or PayPal, and I will put those links out in just a moment. Because I have some more cards to pull here, some more messages to give out, but I do have to reiterate to you guys that it is an overwhelming vibration that I'm getting from these cards, and we need to be in alignment with ourselves because we're not living our best lives. We're not. I don't care what anybody say. If you're chasing money, money is not going to bring you happiness. It won't. Yeah, it'll get you all the good things that you think you want, your car, your necessities and stuff. But some of us is really living beyond our means, and we shouldn't need all that. And we're missing our true journeys. I mean, if we can actually be balanced and go within ourselves and find out what truly makes us happy, then we can start living in abundance. Then we can start feeling like we're having prosperity in our lives. Because truthfully speaking, we shouldn't have to work hard for it. It should come like an overabundant flow. If this card was not reversed, okay, it should be pouring like this. And that's what the universe is trying to give out to us. Abundance. But our card is in reverse. So it's saying that, because we're holding back our emotions and how we feel, we're not reaping no benefits. We have to recycle. The earth recycles every night. When it rains, it replenishes the plants. We have to let it go. We have to deal with it and let it go. So again, if you want a personal reading, once I finish up with the collective conscious messages on what the universe wants us to know, you can have a 2-question reading, and that will be at the $10 rate. Peace, love, and light, Karma. Thank you for joining us. All right, so where I left off at is that we're not focusing on what's going on inside of us, that we're holding back our emotions because we did draw the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay? The universe has been calling out to us, Judgment in reverse, and we're not paying attention to the signs that the universe is showing us. Some of us is holding on to the past. Okay? And the past is kind of blocking our blessings. Okay? That's in the South Node. And telling you, Saturn right now has moved from the North Node to the South Node. So this is making perfect sense as to why we're feeling like this and why we're blocking this out. And we're feeling like, hey, we're depleted. And that's not the case. This is a lot of pain, a lot of emotions. We got to let it go. Goddess Oracle card here. She's here to renew our waters, renew our emotions, but you have to welcome that light into your life. Okay? If you're still holding on, then there's no room. And that the Queen of Wands here, upright, You're just sitting there and you're not trying to make a move, and you have the power within yourself. Okay? There is an ancient wisdom that we have in our grasp. Y'all can hear the music? That's awesome. All right, so Page of Swords. We on guard. This came in reverse. We on guard. It's like, you know, a person that has been so much, had so much pain that they say, you know what, this is never going to happen to me again. I'm never going to let anyone do this to me again. And so you throw up your guards and you won't let nothing in, and you mess around and you're missing your blessings. You're missing the abundance and prosperity that the universe has for us. All we have to do is step out that box, okay? Take a risk. Learn something new, okay? Don't follow the crowd. See, whatever messages do we have for the collective conscious here? Any other message that we have for the collective conscious here? All right, so it's time to challenge this situation and say this is not good enough. Stand tall and take a stand. It's time to show the world just how damn tough you are. All right? You're not in depletion. You're not. You just need to put your big girl and big boy panties on and hold it down and keep on trucking. That's what the universe is stating. Keep on moving. Get back into alignment. Okay? Because there is prosperity there. What are we holding on to? And I'm telling you now, within the next week to 2 weeks, before the moon moves into Aries, we are going to have some things that happened in our past just creep back up. Remember I told you, some things are going to come back up. And you know why they're going to come back up? It's because we ain't dealt with it. Some of us kind of tucked it all in. We tucked it in and we didn't deal with it. And then it's going to come back and say, hey, gotcha. I'm still here. When you going to deal with me? Like, angel on one shoulder, devil on the other shoulder. When are you going to deal with me? Okay? See whatever messages we have. Guys, you still hanging around in the chat? Like this show for me. Appreciate it. Share it. Subscribe. Okay, what did I say? Okay. We just pulled a card that said that we are tough. We can handle it. And then we got the strength card. We coming out of it. We are strong enough to deal with it. Don't run from it. Running from your problems is not going to solve your problems. Okay? Being stagnant and not moving is not going to help you. The universe only responds to a person that wants to help themselves. You have to take a step towards the universe in order for you to move forward. Okay? In regards to love. Okay. Let me finish up this message and I'll get right on that, Queen. Pull a couple more cards. Okay, the strength card is here, guys. So that means we need to just open up and take it. It's there. And I'm going to tell you now that if you do not heed to the message and you continue to dwell in depression and dwell in the low vibrational frequency, you're going to miss your blessing because something is huge coming on the horizon. It's big. Okay, there's ancient abundance within. Look at that cup. That cup is flowing out. Don't miss your blessing. I'm telling you, don't miss your blessing. Work with crystals. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? I can't even read without my crystals, okay? Work with crystals and clear out those negative vibrations. Okay, clear your space, declutter. Make sure that you're able to have a clear mind and return back to your strength because you have it. 9 of Wands. Okay? Guys, move it around. Get through it. Move around and get through it. Look at this. You've been through a lot. That guy has his arm all messed up. Like, you can get through it, though. He's still standing. He's still moving through all that clutter. Okay? Peace, love, and light to those who just came in the room. Make sure you like the show. Subscribe if this is resonating. I'm finishing up on the collective conscious reading, which is what messages did the universe have for us. And as I stated, it was an overwhelming message here that we're missing our prosperity and abundance. We're missing our messages because we're focusing on some emotional trauma that we had. Some of us is going to have that trauma come back up. If we do not actually deal with this, it's going to come right back up. And it's going to make everything go right back in the spiral. Like, you're going to be spiraling out. Okay? You are not depleted. There is abundance within you, but you need to listen to yourself. You need to go within yourself and listen to yourself. That way you can hear the messages. Your intuition is speaking, but we are being blinded from all this, water I have here in these cards. We are very emotional, and it's causing us to be stagnant and not move. Okay? That's what I'm getting. So I'm going to go ahead and work on personal readings at this time. 2 questions, $10. You can hit the Cash App or PayPal. The links is in the chat. Scroll up. You can also get it out the description. Happy Friday to everybody. I got to take a road trip, so I'm not going to be able to be live tomorrow. But you best believe I'm going to go live on Sunday and bring some messages forth for you guys. Okay, personal readings. This is a special. Normally, I don't do one question. I only do one question for $10. So I'm giving 2 questions for $10 tonight. In-depth reading. Yeah, I tell you, for the collective, man, some of us is actually putting ourselves in this trauma. You got to be strong. And you got to love yourself more. Some of us are not loving ourselves. That's what message is coming across here. You got to love yourself first. Some of us out here loving these other people more than we love ourselves. I'm going to tell you something. You can't truly love anybody unless you love yourself, dear heart. You got to love yourself. I'll tell you one thing from my own personal truth. When I let go of pain, my life started to get better. But when I was harvesting it, I became bitter. And I was alienating myself from people because I was so bitter. And it was really making me an evil person. That's not what I wanted to be. And that's what, in turn, will happen if we harvest in these type of vibrations. Wow. You are very ambitious, Queen. That is wonderful. Girl, you better do it. And you say you lost. No, you're not, babe. You're not lost. Believe me, we all got the key to the puzzle right within us. I promise you. All the answers you have are lying within yourself, babe. And I'm going to tell you something. Them answers ain't going to come from nobody else. We are, our inside, our soul is the best personal guide that anyone can have. That intuition, once that intuition is popping and you actually listening to it, it's like your protector. It protects you. All right, so twin flame. Woo! You want me to do career first? I'm just reading it. Give me a second. Nobody really touches my eyes. Twin flame kind of goes meant for lack of spiritual connection and interest. Okay. So are you really sure that he's the twin flame? How sure are you? Okay. So I'm trying to fit. I can do the career first and then we can move to the twin flame, or you want to do the twin flame first? Let me know so I can direct accordingly. And you're welcome. Or does it matter which one I start with first? I'm going to go ahead and clear the energy off the cards from the collective conscious reading. Okay, so we're going to do the career. And again, let me go ahead and clear the energy. Hey, we're able. We are so able. We have the power. If we just tap into that energy. Sorry, I was called to say that. All right. This reading be clear and concise, spirit guides. Please let the messages come through for Queen in regards to her career and also her twin flame. What messages do you have for her on what she can do? Does she need to move on? Is this her true twin flame? Let's get some clarity on that. Is this her true twin flame? All right. Career last. Okay. So we're going to do the twin flame. What messages do we have for Queen and her twin flame? She's ready to move on. She needs to know if she should go ahead and leave this alone since we have a runner and go on with our lives. I'm here to tell you. Okay, general love reading. Okay. So I'm here to tell you though, the twin flame does go through a situation where it's a back and forth thing. Sometimes there's many relationships in between before twin flame realizes who they're supposed to be with. But as far as the chase goes, I never recommend anyone to chase. Twin flame or not saying that you are anything like that, but I'll never tell you to go out there and do nothing like that because divine timing comes into play. And we can't mess with divine timing. Everybody has their own journey. Everybody awakens at different points of their lives. So what, spiritual journey we may be on at that time, somebody else might be on another level. So we got to be mindful of that and not judge anyone for, being where they are and that's where they choose to be at. And really, this is an individual thing. We can have all the good advice that we want. Ultimately, we are the ones to control our thoughts and we are the ones to make the decisions on where our life is going. Okay? So, let's get started on your general love reading. Mm. Okay. Oh, yeah. Now, see, this is balance. This is love coming in. Okay. This is harmony. This is divine feminine, divine masculine coming together. That's the first card I drew for you, babe. Okay? Positive. I'm digging that. I'm digging that. It's right there. It is right there. You are coming out of emotional pain. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. You're coming out of it. You're no longer going to feel like something's missing. You're not going to feel like you're not worthy to be loved, because I have love coming for you. There will be harmony, but you need to be mindful here. I have the Ace of Swords as well. This person that's coming is going to be just as sharp as you, okay? But I don't want you to push this person away because you might think they're a little arrogant or they too much of themselves. This is what you need. This is kind of like a matched vibration I'm getting here. I know that's right. And that's ultimately what we need. I hear you there. And this particular love that's coming, like I said, this is going to be someone that is sharp, someone that matches your energy with the Ace of Swords here. I want you to pay attention to how the crown is. There's one on one side, one on the other. This energy is going to be matched here. This person is going to be just as sharp and stable is what I'm getting here. Stable as you are. It's going to be a divine flame for you. This is going to be like a soulmate is what I'm getting. Okay, someone that is going to match your soul. Okay, I have the Pentacles in reverse, 4 Pentacles in reverse here. So this is telling me that this is about work, maybe finances. Okay. Okay, so I'm not sure why this message is coming up, but it's telling me, it's like, don't be bougie, or don't show like you got a lot of money or something. Clarify this for me, universe. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. What is this about? Job or finances? Job or finances? It's almost like you're going to be splurging some money. I don't know. That's what I'm getting here. Because if it comes upright, that means you holding on. In reverse, you letting it out. So I don't know. Maybe it's going to be some trips. There's going to be some money spent. Maybe we're going to be buying something on an expensive level. Could be a new home. Yeah. This love is going to flourish. You guys are going to want to move in together. I see that you're going to be purchasing something. Something big. This is not something that's going to be cheap. Okay? So we got the World card. Okay, so the World card came up, but it came up in reverse. Okay? I'm going to need some clarification, but when you bring up the world, it's telling me that the world is not quite, it's moving. Like you're moving and you're progressing in the situation that you're in. Okay, so I'm feeling like there's going to be some changes upcoming with this World card. And again, with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, we're going to be spending some money. We're making a purchase. What you laughing at? Talk to me. You're going to be making a big purchase. Okay? And it could be your love. I think this is going to be a joint purchase. This is not something you're going to be purchasing by yourself. I'm just saying, don't be bougie. Don't be like, yeah, you know what the young people do. They just be flipping all that money and then making it rain. I get that spirit though, really. But with the world card here, there is going to be some changes. The way you see things is going to change. You're not going to quite see things the same way. So this love is going to bring a change of thought process for you, is what I'm grasping. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I got the King of Swords in reverse. Do not be overly bossy. Don't be compromised, is what I'm getting here. Okay. Don't be too sharp with this love. This love is going to come, but you got to make sure that you're opening. You're bringing that you have a welcoming type energy. You don't want to be that person that some people are intimidated by people of a nature of established women, independent women, and sometimes that scares people off. Thank you so much, Rose. Are you getting on the list, babes? So with the King of Swords, Queen, be mindful of that, babe. Okay, you want to take it easy. Maybe don't let finance be the forefront of this love that's coming your way. Because I'm showing harmony here. There is a turn. This you're gonna be fulfilled. You're out of that season. Okay, but this little message is coming up. Like, okay, but don't be hey, I'm trying to be nice about my message here. I don't want to just blah, but don't be acting like Miss It, I'm all that, and you can't do that for me because I pay my own bills type thing. Don't be like that. And that's the best way I can kind of explain it to you. Throw your sign in the chat, Queen, too. Because your energy, it feels very familiar. All right, we're going to pull some oracle cards for you and get some clarification on the messages on your love reading. And then we're going to go to the career. Okay? So let's cut the deck. See what we have. All right, so Spirit is calling for you to do some relaxation. Maybe you've been overworking. You need to relax. This love is going to show you how to relax and take it easy. It seems like you boss lady. You always, about your job and focus. You're task oriented. You're task focused. Yeah, I'm getting that. Like, you got the King of Swords in reverse. You've been like, what? It's whatever. This is me right here. I'm boss, and I got the world in reverse. So yeah, your world, as you know it now, is going to make a dramatic change for the better. When that love comes in, honey, you're going to get quote unquote mushy, soft. It's going to change the way you think. And this energy is going to match yours, so you're going to have to respect it because that's how strong that energy is going to be. It's going to hit you, and you're going to be like, ooh, hold up. I got to go back to the drawing board. How do I approach this? How do I deal with this type of vibration? Okay, that's the kind of energy that this man is going to bring your way. All right. But yeah, it's going to have you relax. It's going to bring you out of that boss mentality, and you're going to sit back and be relaxed. And I guess to put it in the most respectful way, he's going to knock you down a little peg or two. He's going to put it on you. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. Girl, I'm feeling this. I'm loving this reading right here. But yeah, this man is going to have you kick back with your feet up, reading a damn book when he done with you, okay? That's the card I have here. You're going to be reading a book, chilling. Like, ooh, thank you, universe, for sending me this, man. But yeah, heed to the warning, though. You gotta be on a little softer tone. Don't be so sharp with it. Relax, be laid back, because you on guard a little bit. from this, I believe it's coming from this twin flame that you on guard like this. And I don't want you to miss this man that's coming through, because that was the first card I drew for you, honey, was the Lover's card. And that's telling me he's coming. I hope you're ready. All right. So I got the water card here of wisdom. So you're going to be getting even more downloads. Like, your information is pouring in at a high rate. Okay? So you just say you're getting downloads right now, but yeah, you got a wisdom card, and it's going to be a lot of information coming your way. Okay? You're on the heightened tip. All right. So I'm going to pull out my soulmate deck and see what messages we have for this general read. Any more messages that we have? I know, right? And I have to guide you through that one right there. But it's okay. You know what? I feel like life is about learning and becoming a better version of ourselves. That's what I feel like. And sometimes it does take love for us to put us back in perspective, to realize what's important to us. Okay. So I pull here, the hottest love has the coldest end. And what I'm getting from that is that twin flame that you were worrying about, let it go. It was cold, it's over. Something hot and new is coming your way. Because again, we got the Lover's card here. I got a card that fell. We got the Lover's card that we pulled first, which telling us love is coming in. Okay? But the soulmate card said that twin flame, it was a cold end, but it's by. We don't even have confirmation that he is a twin flame. It could have been a soulmate. You know, soulmates can come in different versions. It can be a friend, it can be a lover. But the twin flame is your twin soul. And that's what I'm showing is coming for you. Someone is going to match the energy that you have. It's like you're going to have a mirror effect, is what I'm getting. This person is going to be like finishing your sentences. He's going to know what you like to eat. You're going to wake up in the morning and you dreamed about pancakes, and he's going to have it ready for you type thing. Thank you, Rose. You will be next, love. So you got 2 questions. Okay. So you can ask 2 questions. In-depth reading that you're going to get. I'm still working on Queen right now, but you are next. Okay? All right, so I'm about to pull from the Goddess deck for you, Queen, and see whatever messages we have on love, and then we're going to get to your career aspect. Give me just a moment here. Okay, Rose, it's been confirmed, darling. We're good. So you on the list for next. Had to cut my music up a little bit. All right, Queen. You still there, love? Come on back. We're going to pull from the Goddess deck. All right. So with this new love, you're going to become more powerful. I got the fire energy here. Okay? As if you ain't already powerful right now. But this is going to be a complete power. It's going to be balanced. Okay? You're going to feel like you're complete. Let me know if you're still in chat, because I look like I lost someone there. All right? So we got the Goddess Leader. She is able to make changes with her mere thoughts. Like, she's a very powerful goddess. And when she shows up in the reading, you are at your highest peak. You are blossoming at this point. You're able to change. Okay? So it seems that you will have that accepting vibration for your new love, that you're going to accept this change, and you're going to feel like you're empowered by it. Is what I'm getting. Okay? Allow this love to nurture you. Allow this love to nurture you. That means hands off when you're trying to control the situation. Just let this love come in and make you feel good. Because I'm getting the feeling like it's been a while, and you have been missing that aspect of your life. Seems like everything else in your life is moving good, but this love part, this is where there's loneliness. You're not really, feel like that you are getting how can I put this? You're not feeling complete yet. And this new love is going to complete you. And at that point, you're going to feel like you're in your power, that you can pretty much do whatever. Okay? Cool. I know that's right. You definitely is. And I'm going to tell you something. When the right one comes, it ain't going to be hard. It's going to be easy. It's going to come. All right? We got the goddess Delight. Okay, she brings humor. She says lighten the load. Okay? Don't worry about them. Throw it away and lighten your load. I want to keep that on the forefront for you to see that. Laugh. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Okay? So that's what I got for your love reading. It's on its way. Make sure that we don't get in our own way with this love. Allow him to come in and make things better for you. Okay? All right. So we're going to go in and see what can you expect in your career. All right, so give me a second. I got to go ahead and shuffle these cards up so the message can come through in regards to your career. But we're going to keep Goddess Delight right there so you can see her. So that will remind you that you need to take the light way, take the less travel road, laugh, enjoy yourself, have a good time. I'm almost feeling like she's calling you to actually go out, maybe to a restaurant, a bar or something, or maybe a mini vacation, and enjoy yourself. And don't tell me you ain't got the means to do that, because I know that you do. All right? All right. So let's go ahead and go to your career. What changes or what can she expect in her career? The goddess flew away. She be back. Here she go. All right. So what changes or what can we expect in the career aspect for Queen? Okay. Got in the career aspect. I tell you, I pulled the Emperor, and it's showing me. Okay, she ain't gonna want to sit up there, but she gonna stay up there today. So the Emperor card was pulled, and it's funny that you say you're trying to be a judge. So got you sitting here. The road. I feel like that position is coming up for you soon, and you got to grasp that, baby girl. That's good news. Okay. But I have the Queen of Cups in reverse. And what I'm getting from this card is that you have more than what most people have. Okay? Like you're very blessed. But don't let that blind you. And don't let that be how can I put this? Don't let that be an aspect in your career road to be a judge, because I do see that coming for you. But it's telling me with that you can possibly, it could make you, how can I put this? It can kind of make you selfish, and it's like, I don't want to say selfish, that's not the right word. But with the Queen of Cups in reverse, it's like that you're holding on and you're keeping everything held in, and then you're not trying to be giving or give to anyone else. You're focusing too much on self. So don't be like that. When you get this position, take it with a grain of salt and be blessed from it. Okay? Don't be, I'm a judge, da da da. Don't be like that. That's the message I'm getting so far, but I'm telling you now, it's coming. All right, let's see what else we got here. Okay. Well, you definitely had it that way. I got the Knight of Wands here. You are in steady progress towards it. It's not something that's coming in a hurry, but I do see it in the near future for you that you are going to get this judge position. Again, getting this position, I believe, is going to force you a lot financially. It's going to give you a sense of completion on that aspect, but don't let this go to your head. Do not become closed in. That's the word I'm looking for. Don't become closed in. If you feel like you should go back to the courthouse, you have to follow your intuition, Queen. Okay? Okay, so it says going back to the courthouse, you're going to have a lot of choices coming ahead. And it's going to feel like that you don't know which to choose. So it may be the judge position, but something else can come up too that you might not, you might throw a little bit confusion as, hey, I don't know which direction to take. It may be a different law judge that you might be practicing. I don't know, district or circuit I'm hearing. Okay, it might not be a particular branch, but I see it coming, and there's going to be a lot of options for you. This is a time right now, though, is to go and meditate. When making that decision, when that particular position presents itself to you, you want to think about it first. You don't want to be like, okay, I'll take it. Okay, you want to, hey, let me take a day and see what's best for me to go. Because I feel like when this position comes up for you, you're going to already have another option that's going to be appealing to you. And you're going to have to make a decision on that. All right, Queen, if you're in the chat, baby, let me know if this is resonating. Rose, you are up next. So you can go ahead and start preparing your questions soon. Think about your 2 questions that you want to ask me. And Queen, again, you're going to have some options coming up for you. Okay, you are in progress to getting that position to be a judge. I'm seeing that. However, I believe it's going to be more than one option. Okay? And Spirit is saying, don't be deceived. Don't make a decision without thinking it through first. And do not be blinded by illusion. Okay? So this is going to be, you ever heard of saying, what is much given, whoever's given the most is tested the most. You're going to be tested with this position that's coming up. It's going to be a test here. Okay? And it's going to be more than one option, and you're going to have to make sure you choose the right option for yourself. Okay? So we got the 6 of Wands. Watch your surroundings, babe. too, because I feel like there might be a little bit haters up in there. Okay, Six of Wands came in reverse. I want to say, watch your surroundings. Okay, cool. Yeah, watch your surroundings is what I'm getting. Because you know, like when some people we think are our friends and they really not our friends, they sitting there hating on us the whole time. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. So you're on your way with the Knight of Wands. Okay, you're on your way to prosperity. It's there. Okay, but you're gonna have more than one option. And with this Six of Wands in reverse, you're going to have a lot of people around you, and some of them people ain't true. Some of them people ain't true, boo. Watch your surroundings. It's going to be some fast changes coming up. Some fast changes. So watch out. Any other messages we have? All right. I just got the Judgment card upright for you. It's in the bag. It's coming. You got it. You got it. As long as you take heed to the messages and you listen to that inner self, you listen to that inner voice, your heart is going to guide you to the right decision, okay? But them options it's going to be more than one option for you. There it is. It's a lot required. Okay? You're gonna have to uphold a certain stature. Okay? And meanwhile, you're gonna have people looking at you and judging you. And some of them might come for you, so be mindful of that. Okay? I love you, Queen, and I hope this all resonated. Oh my gosh. Wow. See? And I'm just saying I'm still seeing that in this reading. So you be careful. And I feel like you have the intuition to see who ain't for you anyway, but just to be mindful of that, okay? All right, Rose, you ready? I hope that resonated. I love you, Queen. Rose? You got Rose still in the building? 2 questions, Rose. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the deck. Clear the energy off from the last reading. Yeah. I tell you, sometimes for me though, I want to do readings on myself, and sometimes I feel like I'm biased to my own self, so I'm not going to get my messages, so I'll have to go to somebody else. But I wish I can pull my messages for myself like I do you guys. I mean, that will be a dream come true if I can actually have a roadmap, quote unquote, on what not to do, or at least know what's coming so I can be aware and prepare myself for it. Okay, so this is in regards to your career. When will you start work? Oh man, I know it's been a journey for you, Rose, and it's been some frustrating times. So let's hope the cards show us that something is on the horizon for you. Okay, honey, and thanks again for coming through. Peace and blessings, love and light. All right, so Rose, let's see, do we have a new opportunity emerging for her? Will she start working soon? Peace, love, and light to everyone that entered the room. Be sure to hit the like button. Offering readings at this time. It's a special tonight. You can have 2 questions for $10. You can send that to PayPal, either Cash App, which is in the description. I also put it in the chat if you would like a reading. I will go ahead and throw it in the chat again. 2 questions, in-depth readings for $10. All right, Rose. So let's see what the cards have for us. All right. I hope everyone's having a good Friday so far. And if you missed the earlier part of the show, I did do a conscious collective reading and what messages that the universe wanted us to know. And it was overwhelming. It was a lot of water, a lot of emotions that came up in the reading that we need to let go of, some past hurts that's coming back up into the surface right now for us. And some of us is ignoring it, and it's actually blocking the blessings the universe is trying to bring forth for us. So I wanted to go ahead and throw that out there. If you want to find out all the messages that the universe had, you feel free to go back in the beginning of the stream and catch that reading. Any personal readings, links is in the chat. Just let me know. You can @ me and let me know that you sent it, and I will get you on the list. Will you be working this year? What can I do to start? I'm so ready for action. So you're real ready to go back. Okay, your second question is, will I be romantically involved in the next few months to come? All right, so I'm going to work on your career first, babes. And then we'll go with the love question because I feel like that's important to you. And we need to get some clarity on what's coming as far as our finances is concerned, okay? So let's work on that first. Okay. Yeah, if you've been thinking about work a lot, and you've been actually planning on all the things you would want to do in regards to work, so I do see that coming. Okay, with the with the pentacles coming out in reverse though, it's like you've been thinking, but I'm feeling like you have not been making the necessary moves that you're supposed to make to grasp this job. Maybe we need to go out of the box a little bit. Look for maybe some at-home jobs. I'm getting something that you can probably do at home. But the universe is saying that you need to take some more deeper physical steps for this job. Maybe after the application is sent, you need to follow up and call them. Maybe we need to redo our resume and also have a cover letter. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. Okay. Got the judgment card that came out for you, and this is upright. And what I'm getting is there is something, I feel like it's something different. Like there's a change of course in regards to what you're going to be doing in your career. It's not something that's going to be what you normally do. Okay? It seems like you need to step outside the box and think of the qualities that you have, because I'm getting that there may be a change in the career, the direction of where you thinking your career should be. Okay, the universe is pouring out this information to you, but I'm not sure if you're heeding to the message. And hopefully the cards will give a little bit more clarity for you on that. All right, but that I'm showing that there may be a certain change of direction. Okay. So now we have the Seven of Wands. And it seems like you've been working, as you stated in the chat, that you've been working on it, and you're not reaping anything from it. I'm getting that. So, universe, I need clarity on actually where she can go for work. What can she do? Are there opportunities coming within this month for her, within the next few months? Because we already know that she's been trying to find a job and it's not working. And that's basically confirmation of what you told me already. So, let's see. All right, so we have the Ace of Cups here. So is that telling me that you are going to find some work here? It's going to be something that pays you more than before. So you're going to actually up your salary. But I'm still getting the message that this is not going to be a job that you normally work. This is going to be a change of career of some sort. Okay, this is not going to be the norm. And I'm feeling like the thoughts that you're having about your work, that you're kind of like putting strings on it, you're kind of stopping yourself from finding work because it seems like you're only applying for a certain type of job. And the universe says you need to look at something different. That's possible. I'm feeling like what you are thinking that you were supposed to do, or the type of jobs that you're applying for, is not where the universe wants you to be. This is going to be a definite change in your career. This is a different job. Okay? And I feel like you are working in the wrong direction. You're moving, you're not moving forward. So whatever your thoughts are about the career, you need to change your thoughts on that. Keep an open mind. This is not going to be something you did before. Okay? I'm going to pull from the Goddess deck, and also I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you in regards to your career. But yeah, I'm getting this feeling that you're not going to be doing the norm. Okay? Out of box. Peace, love, and light to ones who just came in chat. Welcome. Readings right now, personal in-depth readings, giving you 2 questions for $10. The link is in the chat. Whatever messages we have in regards to her career. Okay, so this is going to be some type of humanitarian type job, something where you're giving back to the people. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. This is a job that is going to provide a service of some sort. You're going to be, it's like maybe a healing, something healing someone. Yeah, and I'm getting you need to change shift. You need to change course, Rose. That's not the job you're supposed to be going for. Okay? And what I'm getting here is you're going to be going for a type of job that's going to help mankind. It's going to help the masses, like some type of healing job. Okay, so I pulled Goddess Realization. Spirit is saying you have the information. You need to realize what they're trying to say to you, that this job is going to help people, that this job is a humanitarian type job. You know what they're talking about. You have to realize your truth. I'm getting it, that you're not listening to yourself, your inner voice. You're not heeding the messages that the universe is saying. Okay? So it's a little deeper. This job here is not what you're thinking. This is something different. This is out of box. Okay? And I feel like you will be working, excuse me, you will find work, but it's not going to be what you thought it was going to be. Okay? I'm getting that this is a desire that you wanted. This is something deep that has not brought itself quite yet to the surface, but it's starting to come to the surface with the desire card. Foundation. So whatever that you desire deeply, this is going to bring foundation. This is going to bring stability to your life. Okay, again, I'm getting something as in a service type job, something of giving service to someone else. Okay? Okay, but I feel like it's on the forefront for you though with this card here. I feel like that you got it. You just have to step out there and jump on it. Okay? The universe said this prosperity and helping the next. The question that you need to ask yourself is how can I be of service to the next person? And then I believe your answers will come through at that point. This is something that you desire deep down in your heart. And I'm getting that when you do this, you do what your heart truly desires, you're going to be stable. Okay? You're going to bring abundance. It's a 4 in this card. The 4 brings foundation. Okay? Yeah. You're misperceiving the messages. Mother perception came in. You're not perceiving the messages right, babe. Take heed. Follow your heart. When you follow your heart, you will get prosperity and you will begin to start making money and be stable. Okay? Let's see, what other messages do we have in regards to her career? Or any confirmation that we have on what she should be doing? Spirit says you do know. You do know. Work hard. Don't work smart, not hard is what I'm getting. Work smart, not hard. You know what this is. And when you do this, abundance is going to come to you in all types of ways. Okay? This is something that you truly desire. And it goes and nurturing. It's going to be some type of healing service. Okay? Okay, so 5 of Cups in reverse telling me that you are feeling like it's like you hold on to this, I guess the modeling job or what have you. Let it go. It's not what this is not your life's purpose is what I'm getting here. And once you let go of that thought and stop trying to apply for those type of jobs and apply for the job that the universe truly wants you to be at, this is a learning lesson. This is a learning situation that you're in right now, and the universe is posing this to you because it's something you're supposed to take from it. Okay? I understand, but the universe, honey, when the universe wants us to do something, we got to take heed because what they do is create spirals in our life when we don't take heed to the message. So we might go ahead and not listen and do what we want to do, but then we're going to find ourselves right back in the same situation, and maybe even worse for us not heeding to the message. Okay? You got the 10 of Wands that came out. The universe said this job is not going to be easy, but this is what you're supposed to do. Okay? Service. You see these wands in this person's hand? I'm getting the feeling that you are some type of healer and that you've been called to heal. Some type of service. Okay. And you're not moving. I got the 6 of Swords here. You're not moving. It's in reverse. It's causing you to be stagnant. And the universe wants you to move towards this, move closer towards this goal, is what I'm getting. Move closer. Take another step. The universe says if you take a step towards this, it will meet you halfway. It will give you confirmation that you're doing the right thing. Okay? So I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. And I hope that resonated with you and you have some information on where you need to go from here. The next question that you had was about love. I believe so. Let me see here. I know you put something in here that was talking about your second question was about love. Let Let me see here. If you haven't discovered it yet, then that's when it's time to go within yourself, do some meditating. Messages come from all types of ways. We get messages in our dreams. We get messages when we meditate. Try meditating to the tone 432 hertz. That's the universal tone, and maybe you can get some messages to come through at that point. Okay? But can you put the second question back in so I can go ahead and work on the love question I thought you had? I think you got to change your method, because what I'm saying, I showed in your cards that you were looking and you were working on it, but what I'm showing is that you're doing it the wrong way. Like what you're choosing to do to try to develop your gift is the wrong way. So let me give you some insight, okay? And this is your choice on if you want to go this route. But eating the things that we eat controls our vibration, and ultimately the food that we take in is information. Okay, so maybe we should do some fasting in regards to, I'm not sure what your diet is, but maybe all type fruits and vegetables and smoothies and stuff like that, that will feed you to get that crown chakra and that third eye working. I'm glad it helped, honey. Go ahead and put that second question in about your love. I'm glad it helped, honey. And were you asking about, will you find love before the end of the year? You still around, Rose? I'm going to pull. I can do a general love reading if that's what you want. We can do a general love reading. Let me know, Rose. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards up. There it is. Thank you. I thought that's what you said. I wanted to make sure. All right. Is love in the air for Rose within the next couple of months? Is it close? Okay. I'm just going to put these up because I feel like we not needing these right now, but I'm going to pull out my soulmate deck, and we're going to work with some oracle cards for the love. It would be nice to... It seems like love seems to come around the holidays. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like love always on the horizon during the holidays. Just new love? Okay. All right. So, is there any new loves coming in Rose's life? Okay. This reading be clear and concise for her, spirit guys, and get information on this new love that's coming into her life. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I'm getting here that we need to simplify things in our life. Okay. Love comes when we make things simple, when we take the complications out. So I'm getting that we need to simplify some things and allow love to flow to us. It's going to be just like this feather. It's going to flow. Okay, so simplify your life there and allow love to enter. So we need to do that first. I know. Simplify your life. Okay? Fulfillment is coming. And I'm getting the message around the next full moon. Someone could be coming into your life. I do see fulfillment here. So you will be fulfilled. And I'm going to leave that here for you so you can see that. Okay. Since we pulled that fulfillment card under the moon, I'm going to pull from my moon deck and see around, or maybe we can get a confirmation that it will be around the full moon. Or is it going to be a new moon? What have you. So let's get some confirmation on that. You will be fulfilled. Okay, we're going to simplify things in our life. We're going to be easygoing. Okay, we're going to love ourselves, because when we are loving ourselves and we're making things simpler in our lives, love is going to just fall in your lap. Okay, that's what I'm getting so far. So let's see what we got on the Moonology cards. Okay, it seems like the spirit's trying to take me way back into your career information, but it says it's a time to give rather than take. It's going to be under the new moon in Virgo, which signifies Venus energy, the divine feminine energy, because you know Virgo represents the virgin. So this is going to be innocent, nourishing type love coming your way. Okay? Nourishing type love coming your way. You're going to be fulfilled from this love. You're going to be able to tap into that divine feminine energy, and you're going to feel complete. Okay? Around what time, universe, do we see this love coming in? Be right back. I got a card that fell. All right, so because I got this fan running, the card is falling, but fulfillment is coming for you. I'm going to shuffle on my lap so that card won't keep flying. All right. So it's a time to give rather than take. I feel like you're going to meet this new love when you're being in some type of voluntary type organization. Maybe you're volunteering for a day, or you out and about helping somebody. This person's going to come to you during that type of time. Okay? And I am feeling it's going to be near the holidays. And I'm thinking Thanksgiving. Okay? So let's get some confirmation. Okay. This love is going to bring you out of your darkness, is what I'm getting. He's going to be smooth. He's going to have a protecting heart. He's going to want to take care of you. Okay? A real protecting heart. And he's going to take you away from that emptiness that you've been feeling in regards to love. And you're about to go through this transition quickly. I feel like it's going to happen this year. I'm confident to say that it will happen this year. Okay? But you're going to meet him out and about. When you're busy doing something, it's going to almost be like he's just going to bump into you. And you guys are going to hit it off. Okay? But you're definitely going through a transition at this time. And this person is actually going to come to you when things starting to feel different. You're going to start feeling different vibrations. You're going to have moments of happiness that's unexplained. And it's going to be a time where you're not going to be like thinking about it, and he's just going to come. It's going to come. And it's going to be during the time that you're actually doing something back to that nurturing spirit we talked about in your career path, when you're helping the next, when you're in that nurturing mode, this person is going to show up. So, Rose, let me know if this is resonating so far with you. Okay. I also pulled, hello, Alyssa, welcome. I also pulled the Seven of Cups. You got a lot of options that's going to be presenting itself to you. So it could be a case where there might be someone that steps in the vicinity and makes you seem like this is where you need to be. That's not going to be the guy. Okay? So don't be fooled by a dud. Okay? Your king is coming. It's going to be during a new moon. Okay? And it's going to be during the time that you're giving back to someone else. So that's why I'm getting the holidays. It's typically around Thanksgiving, really Thanksgiving, because that's the time where it's quote unquote, we're giving thanks and we're giving to the next. And since it's going to be on this card, it's a time to give rather than take. I think you're going to meet him around Thanksgiving. Okay. Questions are $10. You can ask 2 questions for $10. All readings are being paid at this time. You get an in-depth reading. Okay, you have to send to my PayPal or even my Cash App. You have the links that's in the description. And also I can put it in chat for you. I'm glad it's resonating. So let's see what else we got. Yep, so it looks like that you are in a tower moment right now where, again, which makes sense with the work and everything. You trying to find work, hasn't been working out right. So the universe is just shaking you up right now so you can get your fulfillment. That's all it's doing. It's sending you, it had to force you to move in order for you to get this love coming through, okay? And remember what I told you with the career. You're going to get your fulfillment once you do what your heart desires, okay? And when this new love comes in, it's going to change things. It's going to bring you into a new. This person is going to be very protective over you, okay? Be looking for it around Thanksgiving. I want you to keep me informed on what happens too. So we got the 5 of Wands, and that came in reverse. Second here. Yep. So you're going to be working with people. You're going to be working on helping people. You're going to be building. And then the love of your life is going to show up during that time. It's just confirming this. It's going to happen during that time. I'm saying Thanksgiving, babes. Okay, I'm going to pull 2 cards from the Goddess deck. And that will close out on your reading. I hope. You better let me know too. All right, so 2 more cards for you, Rose, out the Goddess deck. Just see if there's any other messages in regards to this love that's coming soon. Oh, wow. And I got the World card. The universe is saying overwhelmingly, hey, you got to go ahead and be that humanitarian. Give back. Do what your heart desires, and then this is when your love and prosperity is going to come in. This person is going to bring you tremendous balance in your life, and you're going to be flourishing. You're going to be like glowing. Okay, you're going to be coming into yourself and who you are meant to be. I'm feeling like a twin flame because I mean, only a twin flame can really do that. Soulmate twin flame type energy. And twin flames are very protective about their loved ones. Okay? All right, so last card. Oh, yes. There it is. There's your confirmation, honey. You got the ecstatic union. So he is coming, and you are going to be in bliss. He's coming. All right, so that's what I have for you, Rose. I hope it resonated with you. I enjoyed my time with you guys tonight. Thank you so much for liking the videos. Thank you so much for coming through. If you did not hear the collective conscious reading, it was in regards to what messages that the universe has for us. Take heed to the messages, guys. If it doesn't resonate, move on. But I feel like if you clicked on this video, that message was for you. Peace, love, and light. I love you all. I will be back on live on Sunday. And on Sunday, I will probably open up in the beginning with free readings, and then we'll get into the collective conscious reading, and then we'll do personal readings. But peace, love, and light, everyone. One love, one unit. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Let's see. Rose, if you came back in the chat and you missed the message, there was 2 cards that came out. Okay? I'm just going to reiterate that again before I can officially close out. But the last 2 cards that came out here was the World card. That's harmony. This guy's going to bring you back into harmony. You're going to be going into yourself. You're going to be in bliss. Okay? And then confirmation, okay, Goddess Shakti comes in with ecstatic union. This is happening in November. You better let me know what happens, okay? Because this is confirmation that this union is coming, sweetheart. Okay? You're welcome. And you have a wonderful weekend, Rose. Thank you so much for coming through and even wanting me to do a reading for you. Thank you so much. I am eternally grateful for you guys. I will be back on live for the collective conscious reading on Sunday. Peace, love, and light. I love you all, guys. Have a great weekend.